the smartest film critic in the world, Cole Smithey.
Hi, this is Cole Smithey, and your guide to classic cinema. Cinema doesn't get much more tightly wound than Rudolph Matte's anxious premise for his film noir standard bearer. A mussed-up man stumbles into a Los Angeles police precinct and tells the chief he wants to report a murder, his own. What follows is the poor guy's explanation of the previous day's events, which will leave him a corpse by the end of the movie. D.O.A.'s death-insured flashback storyline was a bold innovation when it came out in 1950, one of the 20th century's most seminal years for world cinema. All About Eve, Gun Crazy, Rashomon, Los Olvidados, and Sunset Boulevard were all released the same year. Rudolph Matte was a renowned cinematographer of Polish descent whose work on The Passion of Joan of Arc, 1927, and Gilda, 1946, established his first-class reputation. Matte made clever use of locations in San Francisco and Los Angeles to add to the story's potent sense of urgency. Scenes of his lead character running through crowded sidewalks were shot guerrilla style without permits. His memorable use of interiors in the now famous Bradbury Building in Los Angeles illustrates Matte's ingenious ability to instill noir's shadowy elements from Art Deco designs. Frank Bigelow, played by Edmund O'Brien, runs his own business as a small-time accountant in the desert town of Banning, California. Mr. Bigelow carries on an affair with his emotionally suffocating secretary, Paula, played by Pamela Britton, a blonde with more sense than he gives her credit for. A week-long vacation in San Francisco promises to give Frank a chance to sow a few wild oats, with Paula's bluffing permission, if he is to give any serious consideration to a romantic future with her. In a tip to the atomic age, during Frank's first night in Frisco, a mysterious man slips him a radioactive Mickey at a jive bar that features fiery jazz music played by an all-black band for a crowd of rowdy white jive-crazy fans. Matte's depiction of San Francisco's delirious jazz scene provided cinema's first look at what would be termed the Beat Generation by the end of the decade. Diagnosed the next day as having only a day or 2 days, a week at the most, to live, Frank goes on an all-out rampage to track down the man who murdered him and carry out his revenge. A high-concept movie before there was such a thing, D.O.A. foreshadowed the poisoning of possibly Yasser Arafat and definitely Alexander Litvinenko via polonium-210 by a half-century.
Do you think you can explain my life away in just a few words? Why, I don't even know who you are. Why should I believe you?
You must calm yourself, Mr. Baker.
Although the movie stumbles through a checklist of well-worn film noir cliches like fumbling for change at the bottom of an ill-kept purse, its poison MacGuffin keeps the audience on tenterhooks right up until the final frame when the police captain stamps D.O.A. on a missing persons report. Like all great films, D.O.A. keeps its promise. Thanks for watching, and visit colesmithy.com for more.